Hey guys, so here's what we have going on today. We apparently have a lot of baby showers coming up in October, and I've gotten a lot of requests for the tall baby bottles. So we're going to go ahead and do that today, and then hopefully from now on in the future everybody has it and can use it. Alright, so I've already aired everything up because it's pumping air. You all know how to do that. As we go through it, I'm going to go ahead and let you know how many pumps, how many inches, depending on how you're inflating all of this stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. For those of you who have not watched the previous videos, I'm going to go through some of the basic stuff, but it's just going to start with the first set of balloons, so that way it's not spending a whole lot of time when y'all can pause it and do all that stuff. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is this entire column is made out of 5 balloon clusters aside from the top one. So how we do that is we're going to make 2 duplets. This is a duplet. It is 2 balloons tied together. These balloons are 9 inches. If you're using a double pump, they are 36 pumps each, so 1, 2, 3, 4 type of thing. So to make a duplet, you take 2 balloons, you tie them, wrap around twice, and then tie them together to make a knot. To make a 5 balloon cluster, you actually have to make 1 duplet and 1 set of 3. To make the set of 3, you take your 3rd balloon, you put it in here just like you would when you're making the duplet. Wrap it around twice. Get one of the necks from the duplet, and then you just tie it together like you would. So then you want to take these and combine them. It's pretty simple. Pull it in between 2. Don't really have to twist it. It'll kind of stay in there when we put it all together. On these, I'm not going to add the weight. You can look at some of the other videos to see how that's done. I don't actually need it in here because I don't have anybody running around and there's not any air. It's actually a little bit hot in here. So once you get them together, it's going to look like this. I use for indoor stuff, I use fishing line. It's really inexpensive, $2 or $3 at Walmart. It's 50-pound test because I do want to make sure it's not going to break. This one's 150 yards. I think it was $2.97. So to assemble this, I'm going to pull up some fishing line. I'm sure you can't really see it. That is the point when you're making this. But what I will do is, here is the end up here. This down here runs to the line. So I'm going to figure 8 it around the balloons. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll cut off the excess later. So now that that's on there, you can see that. I'm going to take my next cluster and I'm going to push it down on here. Find my string and do the same thing. Just figure 8. You want to be careful when you're doing this that you want to get them nice and tight, but you don't want to pull too tight on these because what will happen is this will actually cut through the balloon like a razor if you yank on it too much. So you want to make sure that when you're doing it, push them down as much as you can before wrapping it in the figure 8. you one more time. So with this hand, I'm pushing it down in the center. With this hand, I'm just figure eighting it. And it's on there, it's not moving. Alright, so I'm going to get through the rest of these pink ones and then slow back down once we get to the top ones. Okay, so that's all of them for the colors. The next one I'm going to add is white, same size, 9-inch, 36 pumps with the double pump. I do this for the ring that's on the bottles. And we're going to do the same exact thing. Okay. Alright, so on these last ones, we have 6-inch balloons. These use 10 pumps with the double pump. We have 4-inch balloons, which use 3 pumps. And then for the top of it, there is a 7-inch balloon that uses about 16 pumps. And I'll see if I can add a picture on at the end of this video that shows what size they are. And it's the same thing, just different size balloons. So we're going to add it on. Push down, figure 8. At this point, we can go ahead and cut the line. And we're going to take the neck. I tie it as far in as I can get it so that I have a nice long neck. And we're going to take the neck and figure 8 the neck in. Some adjustments, and that is our tall baby bottle. It stands pretty close to 6 feet tall. Obviously you can make it shorter if you take out one of these. Not really any reason to make it shorter because none of your rooms are going to be 6 feet tall. So but there you go, guys.